Chapter 41. The greatest form of self-violence is Kaṣāya. The greatest form of violence in this world is that of Kaṣāyas: anger, pride, deceit, and greed. Dada Bhagwan. Dada Bhagwan explains, in relation to Bhav Himsa, intent of violence, the violence you inflict upon yourself, such as through anger, pride, deceit, and greed, binds you. Therefore, first, show compassion towards yourself. Begin by ensuring that you practice non-violent intent within yourself, and then extend it to others. Killing small creatures is termed drava himsa, physical violence, while causing mental pain. Becoming angry or harming someone mentally is referred to as bhav himsa, intent of violence. Truly speaking, anger, pride, deceit, and greed are the real forms of violence. The physical violence that happens is in accordance with nature's laws and cannot be controlled by us. Therefore, what God advises is that first ensure that you don't harbor Kaṣāya's anger, pride, deceit, and greed within yourself, because these are the most significant form of violence. Kaṣāyas lead to both Atma Himsa, violence to own self, and Bhav Himsa, intent of violence. If one stops committing physical violence but continues to harbor intent of violence, that is still wrong. If a person decides never to harm any living being, then nobody's death will be caused by him. This ends their physical violence by one. However, if one makes a decision to harm someone mentally or through one's intellect, one opens the door to cause even more harm. Therefore, it is essential to ensure that no being is ever harmed or made to suffer. No ill opinion should arise towards anyone, not even towards an enemy. Forming a negative opinion, not even towards your adversaries, is one of the greatest acts of violence. An act of killing a goat is less violent compared to such mental violence. Getting irritated with family members is self-harm. Speaking ill of others is equivalent to killing them. Therefore, we should never speak ill of anyone. This is violence only. Dada Bhagwan further says, where there is partiality, there is violence. Partiality means the belief that I am different and you are different. For those who are true practitioners of non-violence, it is essential to understand that the root of all violence is partiality. This is an essential teaching for those who follow the path of Vitrag, detached, enlightened ones. The experiential spiritual aphorism 12/11. Never kill the mind, for there is no greater violence than this. This is the greatest form of violence. The experiential spiritual aphorism 12/69. Natural struggles are not violent, but human struggles are filled with violent intent. Nature is worth understanding. The experiential spiritual aphorism 12/202. When the complete non-violent intent opens up, Abhaidan, gift of fearlessness, occurs. The experiential spiritual aphorism 13/31. Raga, attachment, itself is a sign of violence. Jai Satchidanand.